What does MRE stand for? You're probably wondering. What does that denote? What does that acronym denote? It denotes, MRE denotes meals ready to eat. Now you're probably wondering, and so what? People do things on various things on YouTube. Living in vans, living out of vans, eating ready to eat meals ready to eat, odd fashion trends. You know, subjects are insurmountable in terms of the spectrum of what one could cover. However, what Steve does, what Steve 1989 MRE Info does, this guy's, the basis for his YouTube channel is this, I kid you not. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a segment of his YouTube channel, courtesy of Steve MRE 1989 MRE Info, a video segment of what the guy does. This guy's a legend, mate. He's a legend. Comically, he probably doesn't even know it. But this guy puts up. This guy basically gets meals ready to eat. Not just any old standard meal ready to eat. He gets meals that are over 80, 90 years old, way past their sell-by date, many decades past their sell-by date. Now MRE, a meal ready to eat, they're basically given to soldiers, okay, of various armies throughout the world. For example, South African Army, German Army, British Army, serving armies throughout the world. However, he has medical meal rations, meals ready to eat, all the way back from 120 years ago. I'm talking about 1899 to 1902. First World War ration, I kid you not. This guy, and you'll see in the video segment that I put, I want to do a little voiceover of the video segment. It's just hilarious. This guy, I suppose from a research, oh God, how can this even be research? You know, something that's 120 years old can't be healthy to eat. This guy, he gives a brand new meaning to the word reconstituting a food source that old. Now you've heard of it, scientists stating that when they entered, you know, an Egyptian pharaoh's tomb, they could smell scents, you know, frankincense in the tomb, which hasn't been opened for 2,000 to 3,000 years, possibly. Yeah, you know what? I wouldn't beg to differ. This guy is indulging in the act of consuming foods primarily found in these meals ready to eat. So a meal ready to eat, very quickly, contains high protein, high carbohydrate food sources that soldiers would require whilst on duty, whilst on war, for example. Some of them consist of soups, beans, stuff that's got a that can be preserved for a really long time in storage. Obviously not for 120 years. But this is where Steve MRE takes it to another level. So beans, soups, dry crackers, tea, sugar, coffee, stuff that's got a really can preserve for decades and could still remain good. So yeah, armies throughout the world use these MREs. You can buy them on Amazon. They range from £8 to £20 MRE packs. Yeah, believe it or not, you can buy them on Amazon. I might get one day. I might order one for the hell of it, just to see. But anyway, you'll see exactly what an MRE is. Look up on YouTube, look up on Google. So Steve, I'm going to leave the segment up shortly and do a talk over. Steve opens up an MRE and decides to consume corned beef or corn stew or dried beef bread, cow beef bread. That's 120 years old from the First World War, from a food ration that he gets. Some of the stuff he says is edible, other stuff is putrid. for him to consume it, it's 120 years old. This corned beef it's turned to powder. Powder, literally. Look, I'm gonna go quiet, and the rest of the stuff, words can't describe what this guy's up to. And this channel is out there, so check it out. I found it hilarious. I found it hilarious. Generally, you'd expect people to maybe, I suppose it's reasonable to consume something from the Vietnam War, medical meals, MREs, meals ready to eat from the Vietnam War, the Falklands War, fresh meals that you can buy, well not fresh, but current best before dates that you can buy off of Amazon, off of eBay. But this guy takes it to another level. Apparently it's all in the name of research. Really? Really? Anyway, check this guy out. Steve MRE 1989 info. No, Steve 1989, referring to his date of birth. MRE info, that's his channel, check it out. I mean, I found it hilarious. I was just watching, it's obscure, out there, left field interest of eating MREs that are over 120 years old. The corned beef had turned to powder. He had to put it in boiling water to reconstitute it so it became edible. Ah man! Big up Steve MRE. Look, this is gonna be a tricky video to do. I'll put up the video clip, do a sort of talk over, voiceover with regards to what he's getting up to, but this guy, Steve, mate, get a life, get married, settle down, have some kids. Yeah, I'm not a hater, mate. I kind of I'm a fan of your stuff, mate, but that I'm a obscure, avid fascination with consuming something that may have been edible 120 years ago in the present day. That's got to stop, homeboy. Big up, Steve. Anyway, listen, look, warm up's done. Keep it nice and short. It's freezing out there. Keep it nice and short. Check him out, Steve 1989. Finally getting it right. MRE info. Later.
We are live. Okay, so this is the guy that I've been wanting to give you guys a sort of insight into. This guy is called Steve 1989 MRE. You can see the guy's got 1.79 million subscribers. Wow, check it out. That's just something else. Anyway, so yeah, this guy basically deals in great grandfather of survival rations. He's gonna probably go through the check it out. He's gonna basically consume some beef, whatever this beef thing is, from 1902. Anyway, yeah, so this we're gonna go through this video here. That's what he's going to be consuming. That thing's from 1902. It's a British emergency ration field service. He explains it exquisitely. Doesn't require any further explanation.
This is the Second Boer War British Armed Forces Emergency Ration Field Service. It was produced anywhere between 1899 and 1902. Now it weighs 11 ounces or 311 grams. There's a soldered cap on both sides.
Right, allow that. Let's just get straight into it. This guy's going to open this thing here, as you can see from the thumbnail. I'm going to go straight into the pack where he's consuming it. Okay, so it's obviously broken down to layers. Beef bouillon, that's what he describes it as. So this is what you scrapes out of it.
Look how it really is. It's like it's concentrated dried beef.
Oh,
and I don't even think it's like bouillon. It might be a little bit more to it than just that.
Homeboy, 100 years, 120 years old.
I can't imagine this being all that different back when it was still considered fresh. I can't imagine it looking any different, really.
Really?
I'm going to scrape through this surface here, and then I'm going to get to some part that might be edible.
Some part that might be edible. No, please, homeboy, don't. Oh, look at that. That should be... That's carbon, man. That's carbon, homeboy. That's
It's looking better and better as it goes on there. I'm not going to be able to...
This is exactly what I mean about this guy. He's no semblance of normality here. Anyway, as we go on, let's move on.
help myself. I'm going to have to try it out once I get past that.
He's going to have to try it out, no less.
Ugh, that stuff on the outside smells like metal and rot.
Homeboy, metal and rot, you've taken the words out of my mouth. Should you even be... Oh, man, look at this guy.
And then once you get through that...
Alright, enough of this. Let's just go to the part where he starts to consume it.
And dried, whatnot, rust and other.
So you can see that the package is broken into two. It's, here we go. Hang on, here we go.
I'll try a bite.
Oh.
Yeah, that is just truly a bizarre food discovery, if you ask me.
Yeah, you're making it even more bizarre.
It doesn't get any weird. Doesn't get any weirder than this, really.
I give you Steve 1989.
When was the last time one of these was eaten? I wonder. I mean, when was the last time someone even opened one?
Bruv, no one. You are unique.
Sorry, it's just oddly nerve-wracking. Could something be living in this? I mean, did you see how it's kind of spilling over on the lid?
Don't, man. I mean, don't, bruv. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh. Oh.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'm gonna let that kind of settle on my tongue for a second.
Yeah, of course you will.
It literally tastes like dirt. Ah! That little piece was broken off. Hold on, let me just take a little less of a wimpy bite.
Oh my god. What's this guy on, man? Oh.
What is that in there?
Bro.
I gotta look at this thing. Sorry.
When you bury someone,
playing with my food,
it becomes...
yeah, it's nerve-wracking.
When you bury someone ashes to ashes and dust to dust, that should be in the ground, mate. You should have... Oh, the discovery... Oh.
Is this like the oldest beef ever eaten? That tastes like bread.
Nah.
That tastes like bread and beef, and there's like little pieces of bone or something. There's something hard. Ew.
Oh. Look at this comment. Nostalgia. Nostalgia nerd. Oh man, what are these guys? If he gets sick or dies, at least he'll be the last casualty of the Boer War.
Barely any flavor.
Anyway, listen, look. Hang on. He goes on to boil this. Can you believe this guy? He goes on to boil it. He starts to retch. Yeah, I kid you not. He puts it in a pan. He's gonna boil it. He ends up doing this.
Beef, there's like flour mixed in with it. That's what this kind of smells like, but then also stale. Ooh, yeah, and with no seasoning.
Oh.
We're going to put this back on.
Get the hell out of here, man.
Like every 10 to 20 minutes.
Get the hell
boiling
out.
For exactly 15 minutes.
Oh, man.
Oh, man, I stepped out of the room for, I guess, like 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
It smells awful in here. So, about 30 minutes.
Why, bro? Why must you do this to yourself?
Oh, it just wafts this, like, foul beef smell.
Oh, man.
Alright, so it's been about... I'm glad it didn't burn. You'd be...
Homeboy.
Your officer says, alright, bust out your emergency ration.
No.
Guys are sitting around making...
Not 120 years later.
And then...
No.
I'm gonna try it. Here. Looks like... Get a little bit. Juicy. Oh yeah.
Oh no, man. That's so like Go on.
That's kind of lacking in flavor.
Get the hell out of here, man. I've seen enough of this, man. I've seen enough of this guy, man. Anyway, yeah, check his channel out. He does review actually stuff from 1945, food rations, MREs from 1945, 2017, you name it, every army in the world he can get hold of their food ration. People actually, I mean, how can you get engrossed in this? Honestly, really. Anyway, so I just thought I'd let you know on that. Yeah, that was quite funny. My God.